just, every single day it's just thinking about him. But
What's going on, guys? ダンクマンヨシです。というわけで今回はね、コービーの命日ということで、コービートークなんやけど、もう1年も経ったんかって感じよね。本当にもうつい先日の出来事みたいな感覚なんやけど、最近ね、ダンクマンヨシはご存知の通り、LA 地元のバスケ関係の人と結構会っとるんやけど、特に最近ね、こういった時期ということで、コービーの話題も結構話してて、みんなね、口を揃えて言うことは、あの事件にはやっぱり何か大きな裏があると。でもその内容に関してはね、絶対 YouTube では言えぬんやけど、俺も確かに当時、個人的に色々調べよったら、なんかやっぱり不可解な点はたくさんあって、なんかこう世界をいい方向に動かそうとしてた著名人ね、マイケル・ジャクソンしかり、トゥーパック、ジョン・レノン、そしてコービー、こうみんな不可解な死を遂げとるよね。納得できんというか、まあそういったディープな話はとりあえず置いといて、今回はコービートークということで、コービーのことを特に慕っていたカイリー・アービング、なんか全米の代表合宿の時もね、一対一を挑んで、和気あいあいとね、仲良くしとったし、カイリーが NBA に入ってきたルーキーシーズン、2012年に彼とコービーは初めて初対戦をしとるんやけど、その時についてカイリー・アービングはこう語っとって、
doing a project where I'm asking guys about the first time that they played Kobe Bryant. What do you remember from the very first night that you went up against him?
Well, it's still so hard for me to talk about because it's still very raw. And it's raw for a lot of other people. And I know I'm not the only person feeling like this because it's just, every single day it's just thinking about him. But
that's what I'm trying to ask about good things, like your first
game.
Yeah,
no, definitely. Just doesn't mean I'm not struggling with it still. It's all good. I'm still just taking it day by day. But the first game I played against Kobe, I wasn't really thinking too much. I was a rookie. He was coming off of an unbelievable tear of 40-point games. I think he sprained his wrist a few times, but he had, I think, 2 40-point games the game before. So when he came out in our game, I just saw and witnessed somebody just manipulate the whole entire game just based off of his greatness. He was just taking great shots and just giving incredible effort. And he was with Mike Brown at the time, ironically. And, I know that they were dealing with things their season of figuring things out. So I know Kobe was just like, how in typical Kobe fashion, just what's going on? But I'm really and we love him for it. And he was just incredible, the Black Mamba. But I remember most just watching somebody that I literally grew up watching on YouTube and watching all of his videos, watching all of his highlights, consuming all the things that he was doing just to be great. And he was just maniacal about the game. And I became like that. And now I'm just finding my balance in that as well. And with Kobe, he was definitely an incredible mentor, still is, and he left a lot with me. And now it's my job to pass it on to others. So I'm happy you asked that because, I remember that day like it was yesterday.
Did he say anything to you that night?
No. He said something the second time we played. But, like I said, I was so nervous. I wasn't thinking much. It was just my game in LA. I'm just trying to get a bucket, Rachel. You know me.
Thank you.
なんかすごいやっぱりまだ辛そうやったね。でも時折話しとる時は自然な笑顔もあって、よっぽどコービーのことが好きなんだっていうのが伝わってくるよね。やっぱり今はスーパースターのカイリーといえど、当時は YouTube を使ってコービーの動画を見て研究しまくっていたと。やっぱりね、まだコービーのことはずーっと考えとるんやね、みんなね。本当にこういった数々のね、スーパースターに慕われとって、コービー・ブライアントの人格って本当にすごいよね。しかもバスケだけではなくて、この引退した後も、こうやって自分でビジネスを立ち上げて、自らね、こう自分でバスケ以外のことで頑張りよったんやけど、そういったところもね、かなりみんなから評価というか尊敬されてるみたいやね。というのはほとんどの NBA 選手は引退したら、その経歴を使ってって言ったらなんやけど、そこからコメンテーターになったり、評論家になったり、または直接 NBA のチームでコーチをしたり、でもコービーに限ってはその道に行かずに、自分でね、ビジネスを開いて、その道を切り開いていったと。本当にね、もう少し見たかったよね。そのコービーのその部分における活躍をね。まだ彼のビジネスに関してはこれからって感じやったからね。そしてカイリーが彼について話しとるところはこれだけなんやけど、カイリーはこれ以外にも当時のキャブスに関しても話しとって、
I was drafted here and we had a few good pieces, might I say, and that's being generous in terms of how I came into this situation with Cleveland. And, we were at the bottom, and we had to start and work our way up. And when Bron came back my 4th year after, killing it in Miami and doing what he was doing, and then he came, and then K-Love came, and it just, the ball got rolling really, really quickly. And I think I was in my 5th year, I was in my 4th year at that point when we first got together, and it was just new. Being around greatness every single day. You see LeBron, you see K-Love, you see myself, you see Tristan. I can name all the guys that we had, JR at some point, Amon. Like, we had a great collection of gamers, hoopers. So when we gelled, it was just playing the game the right way. And if we weren't gelling, we were we were trying to climb back out of things because we were just throwing our talent everywhere. And we knew coming into every game, we had a great chance to win. And it took time and it took communication. So to your point, as I take you down memory lane, it just takes a lot of resolve and honest communication, which, having leaders, but having a leader like Bron take a lot of pressure off myself and then be able to perform and lead the group. I was just learning. And I learned as much as I could from him and other guys. And now we're here. And I'm grateful to, come back and take you down memory lane. But it took resolve, compromise, and sacrifice and communication for that team to work. In short, okay, if you're going to use anything, use that.
やっぱり今となってはかなりレブロンのことは評価しとるみたいやね。リーグのどん底で全然ダメなチームから彼が来て、ケビン・ラブも入ってきて、カイリーの負担やプレッシャーを少なくしてくれて、なおかつチームも引っ張ってくれて、1回優勝はしたと。そしてチームを機能させるためには問題解決、コミュニケーション、そして犠牲が必要だと。それらの経験をね、ぜひこのネッツでも活かしていってほしいよね。そしてカイリーは今後のこのネッツでについてこう話しとって、
Man, always playing the game that I love. I'm grateful. So I never take it for granted. And then also to be, playing with Kevin Durant, James Harden, just those names alone right now, just like we're having some fun, but it's not just about us. And I always say that, we'll have good nights, we'll have great nights, but it's how we galvanize this group together and how we sacrifice and compromise for the greater good, and that still remains to be seen. Obviously one game's out the way, but I'm excited for what's to come.
感謝しているし楽しんでいると。なんか一番最初の会見ではね、ムスッとしてかなり表情もどこか元気ない感じでやつれてる感じやったけど、今回はね、元気に戻っとってよかったよね。ひとまずね、カイリーファンとしては今後もね、素晴らしいプレーでチームを引っ張っていって、アンチを見返してほしいね。はい、ってわけで今回はコービーの命日ということで、このカイリーのコービーに対する思いにフォーカスして見ていったんやけど、やっぱり最近たくさんの人がコービーについて話しとって、その誰かに焦点を当てて今回動画を作りたいなと思っとったんやけど、やっぱりこのカイリーの声がね、誰よりも人一倍コービーに対しての思いが強いなーって個人的には感じたから、今回はカイリーの部分を特集しました。皆さんは今回のこのカイリーのコービーへの思いを聞いてどう思いましたか？ぜひぜひコメントしてください。そして少しでもいいなと思ったら高評価もお願いします。そしてこれは別件でお知らせなんやけど、前の動画でアンソニーっていうね、167センチのダンカーがおって、その身長で頭がほぼほぼリングに届いとるっていうね、化け物なんやけど、彼とさっき話しよったら、全然その日本の方でもインスタグラムで質問を送ってくれていいと。だからもし色々と質問がある方は、Google の翻訳のやつとか使ってね、ぜひぜひコンタクトしてみてください。はい、というような感じで今回以上になります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。